New school year is back and the government has announced flexible working hours. So it's almost that time of year again when yellow school buses take the roads once again for the new academic year. And like most kiddos on their first day, all they want is their parents holding their hands. So true. So to make that happen, the UAE is recognizing the importance of parents being present for the first day and have made the most wholesome announcement.
So public sector employees in the UAE will be granted flexible working hours on the first day of the new academic year to accompany their children to and from school. The same applies to parents with children in kindergartens and nurseries for the first week.
The Federal Authority for Government Human Resources, FAHR, said the duration of flexibility shall not exceed a total of 3 hours. The authority also added that parents may be granted flexible working hours to attend parent-teacher meetings, graduation ceremonies and other school events during the academic year.
I really hope this trickles down to private sector employees as well. But I wish we had this when I was growing up, so I would just have those extra hours with my parents in the morning, and especially like for kids who are so attached and are not looking forward to the school year starting, and they just want that extra cuddle in the morning before they leave. It's just, at least the parents have that little bit of flexibility and like they can breathe, like, okay, I can be a little late to work, it's fine, I'm not gonna face any issues with this about this.
Yeah, it's such a sweet announcement for the public sector. And you can't get those moments back, dropping your kids off to school at the first day of the school year. Such like, there's photos and they're all dressed up. However, I must say, from someone who's worked as a teacher for 4 years, the first day of the school year is traumatic for some. Some kids fly in, get in, they see their friends, they get out their pens and pencils, they're happy out coloring.
Yeah.
Others, they come in with their parents, and it's like the long goodbye. I
know it's difficult for both, and that too when it's the child's first day of school in a new school. Then it's like the parents want to make sure that their child is comfortable in every sense possible, right? Like they're registered properly, admin work is done, the teacher is aware of his or her name, and like overall, like everything should be fine. And then the parents go that extra mile and go like, oh, by the way, this is my son, this is my daughter. Try to make friends.
Yeah, you'll remember this one. Let me know. But I mean that moment when maybe if the child is upset and the parent might also be upset.
Yeah.
And then there has to be kind of like a closed door policy. So every school will be different. But what we did is at a certain point, we had to close the door, and the parents are a little bit upset about this. And they're kind of looking in the windows and their child is crying and the parent is just looking in the window for like an hour.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get the classroom together and get everyone settled and get everyone to kind of begin the day and start learning the routine that they're going to learn for the year. It's very tricky when mama's like tapping on the window,
Hi, baby, are you
yeah,
okay?
baby, I miss you, like it's like taking
sweetie.
photos, and it's really hard. And I know it's so difficult for parents to say goodbye, but sometimes because they find it tricky when the kids are crying, and the kids can cry, so then they don't want to leave.
Yeah.
But at the same time, sometimes leaving, it needs to happen. You have to let go.
Little babies, yes, you have to let go.
Let them fly.
Let them fly. Give them their wings. Just let them fall a few times, and then eventually they will pick themselves up back again.
Well, an amazing announcement for the federal employees.
Well, now it sounds like a gift and a curse.
I just know for teachers. And look, other schools might have done it a bit differently, but for us, we had to close the door, and sometimes we had glass windows, and the kids would be crying, and the mums would be looking in on the kids crying. And I was like, this situation is not going to improve unless someone leaves, and it needs to be the mom. But you're not going to tell the mom to leave,
Yeah, like...
But
out of here, you can't really do
and
that.
Even when the kids go in and they're totally chill, and they're just like, no, and the mom's like, baby, mommy, I was like I was a KG2 teacher, and it's so sweet though, the kids at that age, 4 or 5 years old, sweeties.
Little babies running around. Oh,